Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Weston-super-Mare. It's a glorious January day, so I think it's time to go for a ride on the new bike. And then while we're out, I shall tell you all about it.
Hey, it's your old buddy John from Road Reality, but you're watching Weston Super Motovlog today. Enjoy the ride!
So yes, I've bought my second bike, my stablemate for the VTR. The VTR is still comfortably in the warm at the moment, but I have purchased a Harley Davidson XL 883L Sportster. I'm not sure if the L stands for low power output or low seat, however it's got both, which is exactly what I wanted. It's a 2005. I picked it up for the princely sum of £3,000 from Saltire Motorcycles in Edinburgh, who are incredible, really helpful, and managed to sort out this long distance purchase with ease and got the vehicle delivered, or the bike delivered down to me. So the choice of second bike has been decided. I did think about obviously the Himalayan, because I wanted something that was a bit slower, a bit more comfortable, a bit more upright, but also the option of taking Mrs. Weston Super Motovlogs on the back. But a couple of videos sort of put me off because they mentioned about whether you could actually do two-up touring on it because of the lack of power. I did very much like the Royal Enfield's Meteor, however the 350 engine, it just wasn't going to cut it for what I wanted it for. And then I was looking at the Harley Davidson Street 750 and the Street Rod 750, but if you're going to buy a Harley Davidson, you want to buy a proper Harley Davidson, and I'm afraid I know those guys build those bikes and they do a really good job of it, and they put the badge on it, but it's still built in India, which isn't problematic, but I don't want to be one of those where people constantly tell me it's not a real whatever. A little bit like I got with the Ducati Monster, which was built in Thailand, so I was constantly told it's not a proper Ducati because it wasn't built in Italy. But here we are. So this has got 16,000 miles on the clock. It is in very good condition, very clean, and I love it already. And I tell you what's amazing is that Mrs. Weston Super Motovlogs looked at it, she liked it. It's got a backrest, as you saw, and she said, I want to have a go on it. So we went out last weekend, had a little ride down just into town, stopped, had a coffee, rode back, and then all week she has been constantly asking, when are we going out next? So today we went out again. This time we did just 25 miles, but we went up the motorway, one junction, had a coffee in Clevedon, which is just up the coast, and then rode back along the country roads, and it was brilliant. Look at this, it's January, there's people out on the beach. Some of them are in the water, you crazy bastards. But no, this is great, look at it. And what better bike to ride up and down the promenade than a good old cruiser like this. Now there will always be people that will comment that you know, it's a baby Harley, it's, some might say girls Harley. I think that's a bit sexist. I think girls can ride any bikes, and should ride any bikes, but it's what I wanted, it's what I felt that in my situation where I was looking at a second bike, You know, I'm not going for an all-out, balls-out cruiser. I wanted something that filled a gap for me, and this really has filled a gap, and it's filled it well. It is a dream to ride, an absolute dream. It's so comfy, so smooth. I do love the fact that the gearbox is, shall we say, agricultural. There's another channel that I follow quite regularly called Easy Rider Greg, and he rides I'm going to be honest, I'm not as yet a Harley aficionado, but he rides some sort of street glide or electric glide. So I don't know, he'll put me right, because he always comments. He's a great supporter of my channel as well. But he has different camera angles on his bike when he goes out for rides, and one of them's quite low down behind his legs, and you kind of see and almost feel and certainly hear the gear change. And I've commented a couple of times saying, you know, how properly manly and mechanical the gear change sounds, and it's, you know, with the Honda it's a little tickle and you change gear. With this, it's you bang that gear in and you know it's there once you've done it, and I love that. I absolutely love that. It's a different riding style as well, which I was hoping for and expected, but when it actually comes to it, it takes a bit of getting used to. There's no point revving this engine out. There's not enough in it to worry about revving it out. You know, you cruise, you change gear early, use the torque, which this, even though it's only an 883 and it's a big twin, and I think it's called an undersquare, which is a narrow bore long stroke twin, as opposed to the Honda VTR1000, which is a wide bore short stroke. This is all torque, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think once the weather improves a little bit, I'll have more of an opportunity to go and do more rides and reviews on it. It's going to take a little bit of time, because we're trying to snatch the odd hour at the moment where it isn't either below zero or raining. So currently it's about 5 or 6 degrees Celsius, which is about 41 Fahrenheit. So it is chilly. I've got my hoodie over the top of my jacket, which helps a little, but yeah, it's all good. So the new bike is here, and I am overjoyed. I'm sure you can tell by my dulcet tones that I'm really happy. I don't do emotion. I'm so bad at emotion, it's unbelievable. I don't do happiness, I do sadness. There's been reasons recently to be sad, and I have been sad, and I know that many people that sort of follow me on Facebook know what that was all about. But you know, some people that do these motovlogs are so good at conveying emotions. I don't. I struggle. I'm kind of robotic, and that's one of my biggest weaknesses. So here it is. I'm going to finish up. I'm just going to go and park the bike up now, and just let you know that this is the new bike. This is the stablemate, and I absolutely love it. I mean, it's more Sons of Anxiety than Anarchy, but it is certainly for me anyway. But no, it's all good. I love it. I'm going to let you go there. I'm going to say stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Aren't V-twins awesome? I love them.